Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. New brewery alert on the channel. Always enjoy checking out beers from breweries I've never heard of. And this is one that I've never heard of, Hightower Brewing. It's so hard to read this label. It's like black and the label is black and then there's dark print on it. So I think they're in Ohio. Rayland, Ohio. Where is Rayland, Ohio? My whole family's from Akron. I think Rayland's like, is it south? South of Akron? Southeast? East of Columbus, which is south of Akron? Somewhere out there. And this is called, I think, Persistence of Time. It is absolutely impossible to read this label. I will say that. Excuse me. The dark print on the dark label makes it tough. So I think what this says is double IPA, 8%. Brewed and canned by Hightower Brewing. Yeah, I don't know anything about Hightower. Don't know how long they've been around. Don't know anything. There's no date on this can. I don't know if they're a small outfit. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about anything, but beer comes courtesy of my man Chris. I appreciate you, sir. I can't read anything else on that label. I don't know if it gives us hops. I don't know anything. So we're going in blind. And it is hazy, hazy, hazy. I think that says persistence. Persistence of Time, I think, is what it says. I thought it said lime at first, but persistence of lime makes no sense, so it's got to be time. This beer is glowing, and I will say I can smell that from here. It looks awesome. It's just that like vibrant and just juicy, like bright yellow. I mean, it's hazy, but it's not crazy murky. There's a good finger of bright white head. It's kind of rocky, sudsy, soapy, but this beer, it looks great. It doesn't look off-putting. It doesn't look murky. It doesn't look muddy. It doesn't look like swishy. I'll shove our nose in it. See what it's got. Oh, this is really, really fruity. It has a little bit of that, when beers are hazy, it gives it like a little bit of that chalky kind of Flintstone vitamin-y thing. But it's, I mean, it's whatever you think of tropical fruit. Pineapple-y, mango-y, papaya, peachy, stone fruity. There's even like a, what is that? It's almost like a caddy kind of a thing. I don't know what that is. I mean, we talk about caddy when you talk about like Simcoe hops, but it doesn't smell dank. So I don't, are people using Simcoe these days in hazy beer? Well, we've had a couple Simcoe beers. But this is just crazy, explosively juicy. Like I said, a little bit of that Flintstone vitamin-y thing, a little bit of like just kind of crusty white bread. But for no date on the can, I don't know. I'm sure this is fairly fresh. It smells absolutely awesome. So let's go and taste it. Chris, cheers. Thanks, bro. Yeah, that's super flavorful. And it has, it's funny because it just smells like it's just going to be juice the whole way. That has a good amount of bitterness on the middle of your tongue all the way to the finish. It lingers. I like that. Talked about that a lot on this channel. Hazy beers that offer that bite that's my wheelhouse. I don't, drink as much hazy beer. Just, I've been buying clear beer, Pilsners, hoppy lagers, and just West Coast IPA. But when people send me hazy beers, I love this style. Other than that dank thing that you don't smell, everything else that you smell, you're tasting. It's tropical, mangoes, pineapple-y, peachy, papaya. That bitterness that's on your tongue offers a little bit of like, it's like a pithy kind of a citrus. But yeah, that caddy thing that we smelled, there's a little bit of like an earthy kind of, it's almost like spearminty, which is crazy. I like it, but it's got like this cool spearminty thing. I mean, the mouthfeel is not crazy like thick, but it drinks well. The carbonation's spot on. This is just a fucking, when you think about solid beers, this is a solid beer. This is a solid hazy. And I'm sure people in Ohio love this beer. What else is out in Ohio? I only really know, like, there's Fathead. Is Fathead still around? I think they are. I think Kyle just drank some Fathead beer. There's Hoppin' Frog. Is Masthead out there? I should talk to my cousin more about the beer scene in Ohio. I don't know much about the beer scene in Ohio these days. But I'm assuming that people in Ohio love this beer. But I don't know, like, if this gets distro. I'm not sure. I don't know how big of a brewery it is. I should probably look stuff up before I drink these beers, but I don't do that. This is really fucking good, though. I could just see myself being at this brewery. I mean, it's 8%, so you can't drink 50 of them, but you sit down, depending on what, their situation is, hang out, have a couple pours of this, and you're stoked. This is an awesome New England style, West Coast style hybrid. You're getting all the crazy tropical juiciness, but you're also getting an awesome, just bitter, like caddy, little bit of dank thing, earthiness. Like, it's a great combination of both styles, and I love that. So this is awesome stuff it's Hightower, right? From Hightower. Good first impression from these guys. So Chris, I'm stoked that you shared this. It'll be interesting to see how many people watch this and comment it. I don't know, what Hightower is all about, and it'll be cool to see if you guys are drinking these beers. So that is Persistence of Time from Hightower. What is it? Raytown? Ray? I wish I could read this. Rayland, Ohio. Rayland, Ohio. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you guys very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the view so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.